welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something a little weird for me. I got a big package in the mail from Colourpop. I ordered a bunch of stuff from the Disney designer collection. That was their newest collaboration with them. So they came up with a palette. They came up with like these cute little bundles for princesses. A bunch of like cool new artwork. So I thought I would just like put some makeup on. It's on my face now, obviously. I thought I would put some makeup on and talk to you guys, because I asked on Twitter and a bunch of people said they wanted to see this, so here we are. I also didn't want to make it super boring for people that aren't into makeup, so I also posted on Instagram and Facebook if y'all had any questions to do a little Q&A. So I'm going to be trying on stuff from the Disney designer collection collaboration with Colourpop while answering Disney questions. Before I hop into actually putting the makeup on, this is going to be a long video. I'm really sorry. I thought I would just show you what I picked up first. This is the Midnight Masquerade palette. The box looks like this. It's super, super cute. And it has all these themed names, which are cute too. So that's the packaging. The palette looks like this. It's a weird shape. It's not weird, but it has this beautiful artwork of all the girls here. And then these are the shades. So the names, we have Spinning Wheel from Sleeping Beauty, Damsel from Hercules, Pip, I don't know what Pip is from, I'm so bad at this, Enchanted from Enchanted, Mama Odie, what is that from? I'm so bad at this. Frog and Wife, Royal Ball, Mrs. Potts, Floating Lantern, Jolly, I'm super pronouncing that one wrong here, sorry. Nutmeg, New Dream, Gaston, Quasimodo, and Merryweather. So, sorry I gave up on saying where they were from because I realized that would take forever. But those are the shades here. I like that it's mostly neutrals. These are two like really flaky glittery shades. I used this one on my eyes today and it didn't go so hot. It looks nice, but I don't know if you can see that's falling all over my face. I got two of the little bundles. So I got the Rapunzel bundle and the Belle bundle because they're my favorite and they're my favorite princes. So the Rapunzel bundle is called I See the Light, so it includes the lip in Flynn and the blush in Floating Lights, but really pretty artwork on the front. And then it has this beautiful I See the Light and Rapunzel dress in there. This one, which is the Belle bundle, it's called Beauty and the Beast. Again, gorgeous artwork. I don't really dig her dress, but really pretty artwork there too. And then this one comes with Enchanted Mirror. It's like a peachier blush with a lot of shimmer in it, and then Beast, which I'm wearing here, which is like a nice neutral. And the last thing I bought is the Horse and Carriage highlight. I didn't buy the bundle, I just bought the highlight. And this was Cinderella, so that is the front there. It's a really pretty pale gold. I also bought some other stuff, like I bought a gift for someone, and then Sophia, who is a YouTuber, Sophia Nygaard, she did a collection with Colourpop, and like look at how cute this is. There's little bats all over it. Look at those cute little bats. So I bought a lipstick from her collection too because there's freaking bats on it. I don't know, can y'all see? Look at those dang bats, look how cute they are. That is what I picked up. Now I'm gonna put it on my face. This is kind of what it turned out like. I really actually like this lip, it's super comfortable. You can't even see the crazy reflective glitter, but it's all over me. So it's kind of a big old mess, so watch out for that. But yeah, if you want to watch me try and apply these and see how it goes, then also answer a bunch of questions about my life and my ideal man and Disney and stuff, then keep on watching. You're in the right place. So today we're trying out something a little different. I'm sorry for this weird light that's happening on me. I got this giant box in the mail from Colourpop the other day. And it is a bunch from the Midnight Masquerade collection. There's a collaboration with Disney. So I asked on Twitter and Instagram and y'all said you'd want to see it. So this is going to be a like Q&A, get ready with me try on of what I have from, I'm dropping things, this collection. Obviously I already have like my base and my eyebrows and all that done. So this is just going to be the things that I have. So I have a highlighter, a set for Rapunzel, I have the palette, and then I have the Belle Bundle too. So I'm gonna like throw in some swatches afterwards of all this stuff, but I'm just gonna start putting it on my face and seeing how it goes. So I'm gonna start with the palette, but I'm gonna pull up on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. I ask questions. I was just all over the place yesterday. So I'm gonna do Instagram because Instagram, they're all in one place. So many people ask questions. That's so nice of you. This is the palette. She's real pretty. Then all the shades are on the back. There isn't a mirror, which kind of sucks, but it has this beautiful, beautiful artwork there. Ugh, look how pretty they are. Here's the front. There's the back, and all the names are really cute and related to characters. I'm going to take the shade Pip and throw it in my creases like a lazy transition color. My friend Trey first asked, do you miss me? And duh. And then he also asked to rank the 100 Acre Wood gang from fave to least fave. And he's really out here exposing me like that. Also, I worked with Trey at like Thoughtful Spot in Crystal Palace. So this seems like a good way to get myself in trouble. I'd say probably my least favorite is Rabbit because I find Rabbit annoying. And then we'll put Gopher down there too. Then we'll do Rue and then Kanga. Kanga only wins because she's like the only lady of the group and she definitely secretly runs that place, let's be honest. So Kanga and Rue there. Piglet can be in 4th place because like I love Piglet, but I don't have the same connection with Piglet as I have as the top 3. And then this is hard because if we're talking like movies and books and stuff like that, I'd probably do Eeyore as my top and then Pooh and then Tigger. But hear me out. If we're talking parks wise, I'd probably do Tigger as my top, obviously. And then Pooh and then Eeyore just because I didn't work with Eeyore as much as I love that stupid donkey. Tigger has my whole heart. If we're going parks wise, it would be Tigger, Pooh, Eeyore, Piglet, Kanga, Rue, Gopher, Rabbit. Oh, I forgot Owl. Nah, Owl can be. We'll put Owl above Gopher, in between Gopher and Rue. Fave moment as a CM and fave moment as a guest. My fave moment as a cast member, I have a lot of them, but oh, okay, I'm gonna do a whole story time video on my favorite moment as cast member, so maybe I won't talk about that. My favorite moment as a guest, I just love like the atmosphere. So I love like going to the park solo and like sitting by myself and just like relaxing. That's my kind of thing, especially Disneyland. Like Disney World's great and all, but like Disneyland, that's my home. It's my whole home. I'm gonna throw a little bit of Damsel, which is like a pinky color in here, just to try and pink it up because I think I'm gonna try and use one of these gross chunky glitters later, and that might be the death of me. Ooh, this is a personal attack. What's your plans for the next 5 years? I don't really know. Hopefully I'll finally be graduated and it won't take me like 13 years to graduate university, but we'll see. I do want to eventually do a year-long program at Disney. It would just be a matter of them accepting me, which is really hard to get into. Oh, I was like, why is my nose itchy? Because my nose ring's up there. As one of my next 5 years, I would love to do a CRP as that. I like my job a lot now, but it's hard because it doesn't really pay enough for me to survive while paying my student loans. So at some point, I may be forced to get a adult job. As much as my current job now is an adult job. I don't know, but I'd want to move out. I would love to go back to Vancouver, which I think I will have to at some point to finish my degree. But I would love to go back to Vancouver. I'd love to spend more time in Orlando. If I really, really lived my best life, I would live in California, but that's not gonna happen because visas. What is your Disney dream job? I don't really know. Like, I really enjoyed character attendant. Like, out of the roles that I could do, that was probably my dream job. Disney corporate, I would love to just have like a regular office job with Disney. I would love to do events. I think that would be fun. Part of my degree is in publishing and digital marketing and communications, so I think like social media, events, digital marketing would be super fun to do with them. But again, that's a job that everyone wants and it's really hard to get. So I threw a little bit of Gaston in there as well, and I'm gonna pop a little bit of this in the crease up here too. But these are blending like real nicely. I'm not gonna lie, I had kind of low expectations, but we're feeling good. Would you seriously consider moving to Florida for Disney? If they would take me, then I would, but they won't, so I can't. The easy version. Then my friend Maddie asked me about 14 questions. Would you rather have unlimited free makeup for the rest of your life or work for Disney forever? I would probably work for Disney forever because honestly, working at Disney would mean I essentially get an annual pass for free, and that's worth like 800 minimum US dollars, which is like, I don't know, 1,200 Canadian dollars. And I only spend like $1,000 a year or less on makeup. So I'd probably rather work for Disney and then just like get those perks. I'm gonna try and use Floating Lantern, which is this really chunky pink glitter, and it might be a disaster, but we're gonna do it on my finger. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. This is gonna be so ugly. What is your dream holiday? If you don't know, I went to Tokyo Disney in 2009, and I have literally no memory of it, like, at all. So I would love to do a, like, big Asia trip and then do the Asia parks and just, like, see some different areas in Asia because I feel like I don't remember a lot of it. I remember being, like, absolutely head over heels in love with Hong Kong, and every time I see, like, architecture and photos of, like, the harbor and stuff like that, I still, like, feel that same, like, love for it. So I'd love to go back to Hong Kong as an adult, and I would love to do Hong Kong Disney once all the construction is finished up there. Wow, this is just flaking all over my face. I said I never did Tokyo Disneyland, I only did Disney Sea, so I would love to go back there again and try that out. I would love to see Shanghai's Disney because that's the newest park, so I think it has like the coolest, newest technology. So I think that would be really interesting. So I feel like a big Asia trip would be like my dream vacation if I had, you know, no monetary limits. Okay, this is pretty, but like literally who would bother doing this on like a regular basis? I know Colourpop like gets a lot of like bad feedback for putting these pressed glitters in the palette, and people keep being like, we don't want them, and the Colourpop's like, oh, you want 7? And I get why people don't like them. Also, these probably aren't eye safe, so like don't be like me, kids. I need a makeup wipe. They also asked me to describe my dream man, which is very hard for me because I feel like I don't even know. I think I have a specific type in the sense that like every time that I like somehow catch feels for someone, they look exactly the same. And that's usually like a sad, malnourished white boy. Why is this sticking under my eyes? Reverting back to 2008 mean I love a skinny white boy. It's really just the worst. But I don't know, I was listening to a podcast the other day about someone saying like, write down all your deal breakers when you start dating, and like I don't really like dating as it is. I don't really date. I don't leave my house very much, if we're being totally honest, besides to work. And like I feel like I don't have very many deal breakers. I'm kind of open to whatever. I don't like physically I go for the same guys, but I don't really have like a type. I don't think I'd say no to anyone besides like not big on like fishing and hunting because, you know, your girl's a vegetarian. I'd like someone who has a job. I'd like someone who like, even if you're not doing well at your career, because honestly like I'm kind of a mess, to someone who's like passionate about what they do and like cares. I think that's like super hot. Someone who is like supportive of me would be chill, because I feel like a lot of people think Disney is really lame and would make fun of me for it, so that'd be nice. Apparently I'm into short guys now. I don't know when that happened, but I don't want to talk about it. But just like a dude with a car who doesn't live in their mom's basement, which is ironic because I live in my mom's basement, but that's beside the point. With a job and a car who thinks I'm not terrible and doesn't shame me for liking Disney. Is that so hard? That's all I want. I like how she said ideal man, and I was like, I went for the bare minimum. Victoria said, would you live in Orlando if you were able to live anywhere in the US? That's a big no for me. I love Orlando, and like it feels like my home now, but there are definitely places that I like more. California is like truly my home. Like when I go to California, I literally feel like I belong there. Like it just feels right, you know? I'm throwing a little bit of spinning wheel. I'm a hot points. Especially like, I actually really like downtown LA. Like it grew on me a lot when I stayed in an Airbnb there. I like downtown LA and I probably could live there, but I love Santa Monica, that area. Like, oh, that area makes me feel some type of way. So if I could live anywhere in the States, it would probably be California, like Southern California. Sorry, Orlando. Also, I like Disneyland better. I also feel like I would rather work for Disneyland if I had the choice. I just didn't do the Disneyland program last year because it was really expensive and the dates sucked way more than Florida's program. I'm gonna go throw on some mascara and then I'll be back. We are back. Mascara on. This glitter is all over my face, so not the best, but we're doing fine. So we're gonna do a blush first. I'm gonna pull out the two. Look at how cute this is. This is the Rapunzel bundle. These are the only two bundles I got, and they're not even necessarily my favorite princesses, but I am in love with both of their princes, which is what the lip colors are named after, so I had to get it. It opens up. The artwork is beautiful, and then you have the two in there. Someone asked, what is your favorite Disney princess? Lizzie asked that. I'm kind of torn. I always liked Rapunzel, and then I cut all my hair off, and I was like, I don't relate to her as much. I still really like Rapunzel, but I really like Belle too. Like, I also got the Belle bundle. Working at Be Our Guest and like knowing more about the story, I think I mostly fell in love with the Beast, which made me love Belle. But I really like Rapunzel. I really like Belle. Cinderella's also grown on me lately, so fan of those three. So we have Flynn, which is her lip color, and Floating Lights, which is a like pale pink powder blush. This is the Belle bundle. This one is absolutely beautiful. This one has also a blush and a lip color. Hers, she has Enchanted Mirror, excuse me, which is a little bit paler and has like a lot of sparkle in it, like borderline. Is this a highlight? This is a lot more pink. Wow, they look almost exactly the same on camera. Her lip color is Beast, which is more nude than Flynn, and I love Beast so much. Okay, I think we're gonna try and use, let's start with the, I'm gonna start with the Belle blush, I think. This says, would you rather character attend or attract, for my friend Abram. I'm assuming he means would I rather work character attendant or attractions, not would I rather attend characters or attract characters. I don't know, I like both, but I feel like character attendant is like, you know, just me at this point. It's a part of me. Wow, this is really pretty and like soft, and I almost never wear blush because honestly, I'm kind of lazy. So maybe I'll start now. Let's throw in a bit of the Rapunzel just to pinken her up here. They're very, very powdery though, but that's cute. Look at these gals. Just look at how cute these gals are. I love them. For the highlight, I picked up from the Cinderella line. This is called Horse and Carriage. This was the lightest highlight that they had, which is why I got it. But this is like a pale goldish color. Jamie said, how much do you miss me on a scale of 0 to Goofy? Probably like a Pooh Bear. That's in between, right? Haley asked, the worst ride at Disney World and Disneyland. At Disneyland, this isn't necessarily the worst, but I was emotionally scarred as a child by Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, so they win that one there. At Disney World, I'm gonna go with Magic Kingdom just because I can't think of anything else. But I have a really good story with JD with Astro Orbiter, but the ride honestly makes me feel kind of sick and is just weird and the worst. So let's throw Astro Orbiter in there as the worst. Oh, she's very shiny. That looks cute. Wow, look at her go. This is really pretty. Let's throw a wee bit on the nose. If I just highlight my whole face, people won't be able to tell that my skin is so dry that it's flaking off, right? This glitter is still falling all over my face. So should I have used a glitter glue? Yes. Did I have the mental capacity and patience to do that today? Absolutely not. Favorite Colourpop product? I love their setting spray. I love the Super Soft Shadows. I also love Flexitarian. This is like my favorite highlight. I like the Smile in a Song too. This is from the Disney Princess collection. But I like Flexitarian, but the Super Shock Shadows are like my most used product. Like, look at this. Look at how much I've used that bad boy. I like these ones, the Ultra Glitters the most. So like Birthday Cake, I've totally used that one. Birthday Girl, she's like fully used up. So they're probably my favorite. Ariane said, what is the most Libra thing about your personality? I am the most non-confrontational person ever. I hate fighting. I hate arguing. I'm not about it. It's like a huge waste of time in my books. I just want everyone to be happy. I want everyone to like me. And also, I will accidentally hit on everyone. I'll accidentally hit on your dad. I'll accidentally hit on your boyfriend. I don't mean to. I just don't know how to not hit on everyone. Sometimes it's really hard. It's hard. I don't have a lip liner, so we're just gonna slap this on and hope everything's okay. My friend Griffin asked, why is Griffin your favorite cook at Disney? And you know, it's a bold statement to make, but he's okay. He's pretty nice. He tells me that I'm not terribly ugly or a waste of space. So you know, that's the #1 way to get me to like you, is to just be like even moderately nice to me. I'm gonna throw on Beast here. Fave thing about working at Typhoon and fave thing about working as a character attendant. God damn, this thing smells so good. My favorite thing about working at Typhoon was probably the people. Also, we went one-on-one constantly, so we were always down. So it was like painfully easy. Working main attraction at Typhoon might have been the easiest job in all of the jobs that you could get at Disney. The people were great, the hours were great. I consistently always got like 40 hours a week, and they were pretty much always the same hours. That was great. Favorite thing about being a character attendant, I love seeing like all the behind the scenes stuff of entertainment. I thought that was super cool. I love seeing like all the little magical moments and like interactions. They were like so cute and amazing. And I just liked like being in that world. It was just really interesting to see. And I mean, I still got pretty good hours. Sorry if you didn't. I don't know how I'm supposed to apply this. It's like thin and thick at the same time. We're gonna answer the few more questions that I have. Who is your fave character to work with? Any of the 100 Acre crew. So Tigger and Pooh, and then also the Beast. Which park merch do you think is the most overrated? I really don't understand people who collect magic bands. It doesn't make any sense. You only need one. I didn't even use one half the time, so I don't understand collecting magic bands. Favorite Disney movie? I really like Lion King. I really enjoyed Tangled. I really liked Frozen, even though like that's an unpopular opinion now because everyone's like Frozen sucks. Really excited for Frozen 2. Infinity War. I liked Infinity War more than I liked Endgame. Sorry. But I'm a big Marvel fan, so all those. I like a lot of Disney movies, you know? Why do you like Disney? I have a whole video on why I'm an adult that likes Disney. I'll also link that up there too. What has been inspiring you recently? I've just been in a really good mood. I wanted to just like start like planning more and getting my life more together in that sense. But I've been watching a lot more like, I don't want to say wellness, but like a lot more, I guess like lifestyle influencers. I used to watch a lot of like beauty people, and then I just didn't feel like I fit in that anymore. Like I got sick of like buying a billion things all the time and stuff like that. So I've been watching more like lifestyle and wellnessy people. I got really into Carrie Dayton again. I think YouTube like unsubscribed me from her without me asking. So I've been watching a lot of her stuff recently. She's a really awesome like mid-sized YouTuber. Kaylin Nicholson has been doing YouTuber, so I've been really inspired by her. She is a vegan Canadian who does a lot of like lifestyle. Sorry, looks weird. She does a lot of lifestyle things. She's a runner. She does yoga. Her podcast is amazing too, so I've been really liking Coffee Talk. Yeah, just a thought of like a new everything. I feel like I turned a page. I was really negative for a couple months here, and now I feel like I'm a lot more positive, a lot happier. So I've been feeling good. Someone said, hi, I would like to know how you prepare yourself for the phone interview, what questions will be asked, how you prepared your answers. I might do a whole video just on my phone interview, but I'll probably do that closer to when there is going to be phone interviews for us in January. But for now, I will link up my last year's phone interview. I filmed it. It'll be up there. How does one overcome post-DCP depression? I think I'm going to do a whole video on that too, so sorry, Ariana, you're going to have to wait. What is your opinion on the Blueberry character attendant versus Blueberry Disney Hollywood Studios merch / ODV / floor stock? What is the better Blueberry costume? I might be biased, but obviously I think the attendant is the better Blueberry costume. I also think, okay, the Theater District Studios merch costume is real cute. My roommate Val in 2018 had that as her role, but I think the character attendant one is way cuter. Sorry, Megan. Did you find it more appealing to become a princess if you either A, had to kiss a frog, Tiana, B, had to have a rando kiss you while you were asleep, Snow White / Aurora, Or C, there's 4 options. C, trick someone into thinking you're rich so they'll marry you and your marriage is based on a foundation of lies, Cinderella / Aladdin. Or D, be the daughter of a chief but somehow have to deal with something trying to kill you all off, Moana / Pocahontas. Probably B, have some rando kiss me in my sleep, because then it's not really my problem. Like, it just happened to me and like I can't take responsibility for that. How to budget money that is earned while working there for food, rent, souvenirs. Don't eat out all the time, pack your lunches, put money away every paycheck, but also, I don't know if I have a video on this yet. If I do, I'll link it up there. If not, I'm gonna do one. How to survive living in a red state. Don't go outside the Disney bubble. You're still gonna see Trump. You're gonna see Trump a lot less if you don't go outside the Disney bubble. Favorite Disney restaurant and favorite Disney snack. Disney snack would be tacos from Woody's in Hollywood Studios. Disney restaurant would be Our Guest, probably. What was your housing experience like? How did you meet your roommates? Were you guys home together a lot? Did you room with Canadians? Is it co-ed? And is it easy to make friends on the program? Do you realistically have time to see each other often, or do you find yourself on solo adventures often? I kind of want to do a whole housing video, so I'm going to save some of these housing videos. I'm sorry, I might film that right afterwards. But I've always had pretty good housing situations. How easy is it to make friends in your program? Do you realistically have time to see them often, or do you find yourself on solo adventures? Okay, I'm not like a friendly person. Like, I'm nice, but I'm not gonna just like go up to someone. Like, if y'all know Jamie, my roommate, she's kind of person that will like ask you where you work if she sees a costume that looks cool on the bus, or like will just compliment people out of nowhere, or if you like meet one somewhere, like Jamie will say hi forever. I'm not that person at all, and I still found it easy to make friends. I feel like there's a lot of videos of people who are like, you know, why I almost termed, why I hated my DCP, the downside of the DCP, and they're like, everyone was mean and I didn't make any friends, things like that. You have to actively try. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you go to work and then you sit in the break room with headphones in, or you leave the break room and you don't talk to anyone, like, yeah, you're not gonna make any friends. But I found, especially entertainment, it was super easy to make friends. Like, if you tried even the teeniest, tiniest bit, you would make friends. So I think that anyone who comes out of their DCP having no friends didn't really try. Sorry, is that controversial? Am I gonna get myself in trouble? Maybe. I did do stuff alone. I would go to the parks alone before and after work a lot. Like, I would go get like snacks and stuff like that I liked before and after work, like for fun. I would go see Happily Ever After if I worked like a thoughtful shift where I was off like 8:30 and the fireworks at 9. Like, I would do that a lot, but I also just like found people that I could hang out with. Like, I had a lot of friends that would just go to the parks after work, so if I worked with them like a performer, we would just like go to the parks after work and hang out. Like, it's not hard. People are always doing stuff, especially in the DCP. Everyone's always going to the parks. They're always around. So if you like even try the littlest bit, like any sort of friends, you'll make friends. It's not hard. So I like doing stuff alone. I like being alone. I like go to the park alone. It's not hard to make friends though. My camera's dying, so I'm gonna wrap this up here. This is my face. That chunky glitter was really shitty to work with and do not recommend. But the rest of the shadows are really nice. I wish they had just put like more mattes in instead of those chunky glitters. I'm a big fan of these bad boys right here. Would recommend these. And it looks really comfortable. It feels like kind of nothing on my face. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I have a bunch more stuff coming out, as well as some more vlogs from the summer still, so those will be coming out. All my links to everything else are down below, and I will see you guys in a couple of days. Bye.